YouTube family, it's your boy Jay elevating. I'm about to levitate. Welcome back to another Thigh shoe review. So as y'all can see right now, I do have the lost and found, the Air Jordan 1s. Everybody keep talking about the shoe, saying it is the shoe of the year. Let's go ahead and let's talk about the truth about this shoe. And man, I present to you the lost and found. Yes, sir. First of all, let's go ahead and get into what I do not like about this shoe, and I'm going to tell you the truth, okay? First of all, right, Nike just gave us a Chicago 1, which is great, with cracked leather. So if we're talking about lost and found, we're talking about the greatest basketball player ever. We're talking about what is considered to be the greatest shoe of all time for Michael Jordan. Where are the hidden gems at? Let's talk about it. Michael Jordan, as a rookie, scored 16 points, all right, against the Washington Bullets. That was his first NBA game that he played. So why isn't there any Easter hunting somewhere within this shoe, right, to show Michael Jordan's accolades? That's the first thing. The second thing is what about the Rookie of the Year? Okay, Michael Jordan was the Rookie of the Year, but there's no hang tag. There's nothing to show the history and the success of Michael Jordan. Number two, right? Michael Jordan last game that he played in the Chicago 1s, all right, was at Madison Square Garden. He scored about 42 or 46 points, something like that, his last game. And during halftime, Michael Jordan, they were talking about him. They were like, hey, Jordan, why are you wearing those Chicago 1s? What's going on? Michael Jordan said, man, my feet are hurting right now, but also my feet are bleeding really bad. So when we talk about the nostalgia of the game, we're talking about the history of the game. Why? Why is it that we don't have some type of blood markings in this shoe? Or why on the bottom of the toe box or top of the toe box something that shows or that showed Michael Jordan actually bled in the Chicago 1s, right? So to me, Nike spent more time on the presentation of the box opposed to the history and the meaning behind the Air Jordan 1 lost and found. This is why this shoe is not the sneaker of the year in my opinion. Let's move on. All right. The leather quality around the bottom of the toe box. Listen, it's not bad, people. It's not bad at all. But why did we not get the shattered backboard quality leather? Why is that? Why is the shattered backboards the pinnacle of Air Jordan 1 quality when this shoe does not even come close? The quality doesn't come close to the shattered backboards. That's another disappointing factor, all right? I like the cracked leather. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I like it. I think it is a dope touch. And I'm going to get to that part of the video later on, right? But where was the thought? Where was the consideration? Where's the historical value within this shoe? What about the meaning and the history behind the shoe? I think most people or most YouTubers, they didn't live in my era, so they really don't know. They just happy to get a Chicago 1. They just happy. I'm not happy about that. I'm talking about the sneaker history, the value of the shoe. If we're going to talk about we're into silhouettes, we love Jordans, we love all this stuff, then you should know the history of the shoe, to include the history of the game. All right? Now, what I do like about the shoe, I will say this. This shoe does look like someone wore it and they were sweating, right? So there's like a slight hint of like a reddish, pinkish, slight hint, if y'all can see that. I like that because it looks like someone actually wore this shoe. I do appreciate that. Again, I do like the top of the toe box. I like the cracked leather, right? I do like the cracked leather on the side, even though the side panel, the outside and the inner lateral of the shoe does not match the grain of leather on top of the toe box. All right, but I do like that. The heel collar, I really like this crack vibe. I like the way it feels. It feels really good. It feels like it's old. It's about to just go ahead and just be, it's just decrepit. It's almost done. I like that feel, right? The Nike swoosh is hard. It's hard. right? But it's not too bad, all right? I'm not gonna lie to you, it's not too bad, all right? I do like that we have two spare laces right here, white and black. In my opinion, I'm gonna rock the white ones first, all right? To include inside of the shoe, you don't have that sticky insole. I like how it has this foam. It's soft. I feel the quality of it. It's really nice. Now you don't get a shoe tree. You get a piece of paper. It is what it is. All right. I do like that about the sneakers. Okay. Now let me get into you guys also about the shoebox. Right. Nike put more thought and more consideration into the shoebox and the presentation than they did the actual silhouette itself. All right. I do like this old school vibe. I love it. I love the newspaper. The newspaper is absolutely nice. I love this effect. And it doesn't feel cheap at all. This actually feels like some newspaper back in the 80s when I was a kid. I remember these. I remember people writing on hand receipts. This is what I'm talking about. The presentation, this in my opinion is probably the second best presentation of the year. The On Mama Air Jordan 2s is the best presentation, but this is number 2. Like, I really like it, right? We also got to show y'all this, man. No fake shoe reviews over here. Y'all know how your boy Jay Elevate do, all right? Listen, if you really into real sneaker content, you want to know the history of sneakers, you want to hear everything about the game, everything. Listen, this channel's for y'all. If you watching this channel a couple times and you haven't subscribed, why haven't you? Right? But to everybody out there that's supporting your boy, like, share, subscribe, hit that post notification bell, because every time I drop a brand new video, I want y'all to get the latest and greatest. You know the model.